A new day begins at Saitan Academy and tensions are already rising. Adele is still trying to understand the mysterious man who appeared and unlocked both his and Samuel's talents. Who is this instructor and how does he wield such power so casually? Robolt finally addresses the class and calmly asks everyone to take their seats. His voice is controlled but firm. He introduces himself as their new magic instructor. That surprises Adele. If he's an instructor at Saitan, he must be incredibly skilled. This is promising. Adele reflects on the world of magic. In his novel, magic wasn't categorized as a talent or trait but something completely separate. It was more of a skill or even a field of study. And now Robolt confirms this by introducing the concept of attributes. Robolt explains that magic is based on attributes. The four core elements are earth, water, wind, and fire. When light and darkness are added, they become the 6 basic attributes. Most people are born with just one attribute. Adele thinks deeply. The bear's family clearly has the darkness attribute, but he isn't sure about the arson side. Maybe he has 2 attributes. Robolt brings out a glowing orb and announces that each cadet will place their hand on it to reveal their attribute through a change in color. Students form a line and begin the process. One by one their attributes are revealed. Fire. Wind. Earth. Everything seems normal. Then it's Adele's turn. Robolt calls his name, which surprises Adele. He steps forward and places his hand on the orb. The orb flashes with 2 colors. One side turns black. The other turns gray. A rare sight. Robolt stares in surprise. He explains that black means darkness, commonly seen in high-ranking demons. But gray is extremely rare. It represents chaos. Magic that defies the natural order. Even Adele is shocked. Chaos magic never appeared in his novel. It's something completely new. Something that might change everything. He decides to focus on the darkness attribute for now since it's familiar. But chaos lingers in the back of his mind. Suddenly Renee appears behind him using stealth. Adele immediately notices and asks what she's doing. Renee is surprised he detected her. Adele doesn't care about her stealth. He's more concerned about her provoking Samuel. She brushes it off, saying she couldn't stand being picked on. Adele warns her about messing with Samuel's family. Renee argues that outside forces can't interfere in Saitan. But Adele knows that's not the point. Renee sighs and hints at something more serious. She starts to say something about Samuel's family but stops herself. Instead, she just tells Adele to be careful and walks away. Adele wonders what she was trying to say. Was she warning him because Samuel's family is dangerous? But it didn't sound like a threat. Still, he brushes it off. It's time for the final class of the day. Then the swordsmanship instructor Ares bursts in with a loud and angry voice. He calls the cadets weaklings and reminds them that under normal circumstances they wouldn't even be allowed to sit in this class. He mocks their poor performance in the puppet battle, saying even with only 5% power the puppet wiped out nearly every group except the top 8. Ares then announces he will be teaching them swordsmanship. And his lesson is brutal. He tells them the foundation of swordsmanship is physical strength and orders them to run. The cadets sprint across the field gasping for breath. Adele struggles. This is torture. Some cadets try to use mana to make running easier, but Ares catches them. He shouts at them to start over from the beginning. Adele is frustrated. Rich kids always look for shortcuts. He remembers his past and how he once beat down knights right after taking over a body and escaping to the demon world. That was true chaos. Eventually Ares ends the class. He tells those who completed all 50 laps to head to the dorms. The rest will get extra lessons. Adele is exhausted. He just wants to rest and heads toward the dorms. But as he approaches the entrance to the boys' dormitory, he stops in surprise. He sees Renee standing there. Why is she here?